Joseph, Tata, the big Indian conglomerate, has big plans. It said today that it's going to spend $35 billion in capex over the next 3 years. That sounds like an awful lot of money, but just put that in context of the whole Tata group for us.
Well, you have to put how they announced the plan in context, because it was part of an internal meeting, and it's part of this Vision 2025, the 25 being they want to be one of the world's 25 largest companies by market cap, one of the 25 most recognisable brands and so on. So yes, very ambitious, but on that capex figure, they already spend about $10 billion in capex across this sprawling corporate empire anyway. So it works out as only about $5 billion extra. And then the question is, where are they spending it? But also, what should they be looking at restructuring, breaking up and closing? Because this is a conglomerate of about 100 companies, 30 of which are listed.
Big conglomerate then, and as you say, the capex only sort of $5 billion more over 3 years. So let's take those two questions in turn. First, what are they going to spend this money?
Well, in terms of market capitalization, is another way to look at it. Tata Consultancy Services, that has about an $85 billion market cap, which is very, very big for an Indian company. If you look at Tata Motors and Tata Steel, which are the next biggest parts of the Tata empire, they're about $20 billion and $8 billion apiece in terms of market cap. And then you have much smaller companies like Tata Power, Tata Communications, which are very, very middling. And so those plus steel and cars add up to like $45 billion in market cap next to TCS. So it's like, how on earth do you sort of allocate capex? Within Tata Motors, about 9/10 of the value of a Tata Motors share is Jaguar Land Rover, the UK luxury car maker, which is also going to be one of the fastest growing car makers in the world, about £3.5 billion of capex over the next few years. So you would hope some of the $35 billion of capex goes there, or perhaps actually you might hope that Tata Group looks at JLR and Tata Motors, because the Indian business isn't sort of that well performing, and they think, well, perhaps investors might like to invest in JLR as a standalone company, which might involve IPOing it, which is an idea Lexus raised before and they got shot down. But if you're making these huge capex decisions, I think it's worth considering.
And what about the retail area? I think it's one area where they might be looking to spend money. What is there to do there?
Yeah, because the way the empire is run at the moment, they have a watch and jewellery company, Titan. They'll have a electronics company somewhere else. They'll have a hypermarket company, Trent Hypermarket, which at the end of last year announced a joint venture with Tesco of the UK to invest in India. So it's all these that sort of small decisions being made, but it's not really combining into like a strategy, which is you might expect. Now that Narendra Modi is Prime Minister, reform is in the air in India, the middle class is rising, that this would be some impetus to strategic direction. We're not seeing that yet in this Vision 2025.
Well, $35 billion is a lot for anyone to spend, and within a conglomerate, those spending and capital allocations decisions get even tougher. Joseph, thanks very much.